What's going on, motherfuckers? It's been a minute since I've uploaded, and that's because hockey's back on, and, well, I just got out of the shower, so that seems to be a theme with every single one of my videos is I just got out of the shower, so without further ado, here are some of my records, and hopefully some stories behind them, or whatever. Let's do it. It's gonna be a bitch putting all of these records and vinyls and CDs back, because I always alphabetize them, and they're gonna get all out of order and shit. And that's not good for anybody. Because, fuck. It's gonna take me a while to put these back, is what I'm saying. Anyway, let's start off here with, this record fell out earlier. I fell out of the sleeve, but AC/DC, Highway to Hell, because it's a sick album. A trend with a lot of these is I got them from my dad because he had vinyls, he collected vinyls, and so I stole them, basically, is what I'm saying. Stole this one. However, I did not steal this next one. This is Anthrax, Among the Living. Sick record. It's one of my favorites. Probably my favorite Anthrax record of all time. If not that, then something like Spreading the Disease, Fistful of Metal, I don't know. But Among the Living, sick fucking record. Yeah, I don't quite know where I got this. But look at that. Dan Spitz. Now this next one I also did steal, but he had like 3 of them for some reason, so I think it's fine that I stole one. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, and it is gatefold. So I don't think it has like a lyric. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't have like a lyric sheet with it, because the lyrics are right here. Oh wait, no, it's got to have a lyric sheet still, because I thought those were the lyrics. That's the track listing. Never mind, ignore what I just said. Okay, so this next vinyl, I only bought this one because, fuck. I only bought it because I got a free poster with, no, that's not why I bought it. It looked cool, and it came with a free poster. But Cremation Black Death Cult, I don't know if you can see that there. There is, like, an illustration and a logo on there. It's just impossible to see. I got a free poster with it, so that's pretty cool. I think it's 2 records, or maybe 1. But yeah, it's got like a couple songs. So it's black metal as shit. Yeah. That's Cremation, Black Death Cult. Anyway, this next one, if you have vinyl, you should have automatically, like, it's a requirement. If you don't have this record, you need to sell your turntable right away, and that's Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. It's literally everybody owns this record, so if you don't own this record, sucks to be you, I guess. Moving on. Hellbent for Fucking Leather, because Judas Priest is sick. Not much to say about this, but I think I also stole this one. I stole the Guns N' Roses one as well, but yeah. I think I also stole this one. Sick record. First time I heard it, I was blown away. This is not, I don't think this is my first Priest record, but first time I heard this record, I was blown away. Sick fucking vocals from Rob Halford, as always, fucking delivers. KK Downing and Glenn Tipton on the guitars, fucking sick, and Ian Hill on the bass. Sick album. And speaking of Judas Priest, 30th anniversary picture disc, Screaming for Vengeance. I don't know how I'm supposed to hold the record, but picture disc. Not a big fan of picture discs because the sound quality is usually worse, but that's what I got. I don't know why. I don't know the rhyme or reason why I bought a picture disc over a regular disc. I think I couldn't find a regular version of this album, so I bought a picture disc. But it's fine. It sounds fine on my turntable. Not as bad as other picture discs. For me, at least. This next one, I pre-ordered, and I paid extra money to get an extra sleeve that was signed by both David Ellefson and Dave Mustaine, and that is Megadeth, Killing Is My Business, and Business Is Good. The Final Kill remastered shit. It's got all this fucking gatefold in it, and long story by Mustaine here, I don't fucking know. But anyways, it's got 2 vinyls. First vinyl is the record, obviously, and the second vinyl is the record live. Yeah. They literally just played through the record. And then it's got 3 demos. Love to Death, Skull Beneath the Skin, and Mechanics demos. And yeah, Killing Is My Business, and Business Is motherfucking good. Probably the best Megadeth record because it was their debut record, obviously. This next one is... It's not their best album, but it's one of their... Out of the 3 they ever released, it's a pretty good record. And that is Metallica Ride the Lightning, because they only ever released 3 records. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, Ride the Lightning. It's got a ballad on it, so... Ew. But intro track's pretty good. First 3 are pretty good. Fade to Black kind of sucks. Side 2's mediocre, but it's got Call of Cthulhu and Creeping Death, so Ride the Lightning. Rip fucking Cliff. Anyway. Moving on. This one I love a lot, personally, because Rip fucking Lemmy, and that's Bomber by Motorhead. This is the second Motorhead record I ever listened to. Ace of Spades was first. Probably can confirm that. Yeah, pretty good record. Not all around, though. Side 1 is meh, but side 2 is pretty decent. Stone Deaf Forever. Obviously the title track, all the aces, and it's got Filthy Phil on the back doing that, so that's pretty cool. This next one is a sick band. Scott Ian was in before Anthrax, and that's SOD. Speak English or Die, and that just looks cross-punky as fuck. It's cross-punky as shit. For sure. It's got 11 tracks on the... Oh, wait, no. It's got 21 total tracks, 10 on side 1, 11 on side 2, and some of them are like 5 seconds. If that's not cross-punky as shit, I don't know what the fuck is. This is basically Municipal Waste or like Lynch King before Municipal Waste or Lynch King. SOD, Speak English or Die. Sick album. And this next one is Toxic Holocaust's newest release. Or I guess I could say Joel Grind's newest release, unless he did some weird After Effects thing that he does. Toxic Holocaust, Primal Future 2019. It's got all this and that and this, but pretty good record. Not much to say about it. I was really into it when it first came out. Now I'm just sort of like meh about it. But the reason I have that on vinyl and not CD is because I have the CD here. And motherfucker, it's signed by Joel Grind. So fuck you. That's all the vinyls I'm going to show off today. Moving on to CDs. Now that was the first one. Signed by Joel Grind. I didn't go, like, to some special Toxic Holocaust thing. I literally went on, like, it was the middle of the day. I searched up Toxic Holocaust Primal Future 2019, and I looked under shopping, and I kept scrolling, and it's like, oh shit, this one's signed on eBay, and it's decently cheap. I'll buy it. So, that's how I got that. Anyway, moving on here, we got Metallica. This is a concert that I went to, and they had it on CD for sale from Baltimore, Maryland, that I did buy. Because I'm stupid, and I gave Metallica more money than they deserve. Anyway, moving on here. Overkill, Wings of War, their newest release. I do kind of like that version of this, like this CD type thing. This is really worn out, because I don't know why I had it like in my jacket, not my denim, but like I had a leather jacket that I wore, and I just put it in the pockets there, and I always had it for some reason. Oh boy, here comes my favorite part of the day. I get to show off my Waste CDs. Art of Partying, their best, by far their best, if not best, most popular release. Fatal Feast, because it's probably that's probably my favorite album. It's sick. 17 tracks of pure fucking crossover thrash. So, Waste is sick. Their newest release, their EP, The Last Rager, which only has 4 tracks on it, but Wave of Death is sick, and they played it last time I saw them, and nobody stage dived, so I had to start that up. Next one here, Slime and Punishment, because that's their newest full-length album, I guess you could say. But it's a sick album. Not much to say about it. If I had to pick a favorite track on that one, God, Poison the Preacher, Parole Violators, or maybe the title track. Low Tolerance is also pretty good. Anyway, moving on here. Warbringer's newest release, Weapons of Tomorrow, because, yeah, Warbringer's sick. It's really fucking good. That's all I can say. I really like, I wasn't a big fan of them just re-releasing Power Unsurpassed, but on an album instead of just having it as a single. But they did remaster it a bit, and holy fuck, it sounds amazing. It sounds a lot better than the regular single, Power Unsurpassed. Yeah, that's it's a good record. Definitely recommend Warbringer if you don't listen to them. Moving on here, Testament's newest release, Titans of Creation. 12 tracks, pretty good. Not the best Testament album, but yeah, Children of the Next Level's pretty good. Night of the Witch is okay. Code of Hammurabi, you know, it's pretty decent. Not the best, but if you're looking for something decent to sink your fingers into, Titans of Creation. Next one here, I got this one when I was in Canada, Power Trip, and I broke the case because I dropped it, but it works fine. Nightmare Logic. Not much to say. Again, it's a sick album, sick record. Still sacrificed into Executioner's Tax into Firing Squad. 3 in a row. They all sort of just blend together, and it's sick. Now this next one is a death metal album. It's Possessed's newest release, Revelations of Oblivion, and I have it in this, which is Kill 'Em All, but I put that in there mainly because I broke the case for this album, and I didn't feel like having a bootleg CD have an intact case, but not this Possessed one, because Possessed is sick. I also forgot I have this right here. Black Sabbath reunion, like, multi-CD thing. It's pretty cool. Moving on here, a couple of Motorhead CDs. Inferno, which is pretty cool. One of their last releases, so kind of sad, but decent release for itself. I know not everybody likes this album, but Killers is a sick song. Smiling Like a Killer, Keys to the Kingdom, all decent songs. Life's a Bitch. So it's a decent record for what it is. I don't know. It's a pretty good record. That's all I say. Maybe it's just my nostalgia for that record, but anyway. Here's a record, our CD everybody will like. Motorhead, Ace of Spades. If you don't like this album, you're fucked, bud. Literally kill yourself. Anyway. Iron Reagan, Crossover Ministry. Yeah, pretty sick record. Not much to say. It's Iron Reagan. It's always sick. It's basically Municipal Waste version 2. Because it's still got Tony on the vocals. It's got Landfill not playing bass but playing guitar. It's basically second Municipal Waste. That's all I can say. Next here, we got, or I guess last here, that's all I'm showing off today. Before, it's going to be a bitch to put all these away. But the last one here also has Landfill in it, but he's playing bass still and vocals. I also got this in Canada, Cannabis Corpse, Nugs So Vile. Not much to say about this record either. It's just a sick record, pretty death metal-y. Phil Hall, Landfill. Yeah. Nugs So Vile. I got that in Canada when I was in Canada. Because, okay, so how I got those records was there was a place across the street from where I was staying. Didn't know what it was. Went in there and, oh, fuck, it's a record store. So I went down and I bought everything, and I bought a couple albums in the middle section that I saw that I would enjoy. Cannabis Corpse being one of them and Power Trip being the other one. Didn't want to go crazy on spending money on records. That's about it. Peace.